Good Monday morning. It is December the 14th. Coming up on about 9:30 a.m. as I record this, probably get posted by 10. I'm still on vacation this week, so this will be the only video update I expect to make because the weather pattern looks pretty quiet through the upcoming week. Yes, it gets colder, but as far as major storm systems across the Midwest, null and void the way things are looking right now. On the Monday morning surface chart, we're centered just to the west of St. Louis over the Kansas City area, but you can see over St. Louis, a southerly flow has brought in some relatively mild air overnight tonight, just 47 degrees at this hour in St. Louis. It's 45 in Farmington. How about out here at the Lake of the Ozarks where some 50s have snuck in? They're at 54 degrees and 51 down at Springfield. But just to the west, you can see these wind barbs change rapidly to a northwesterly direction, get pretty gusty, wind gusts of up to 20 to 25 knots at times from the northwest, and some very cold air once again filtering back into Missouri from the northwest. Teens over parts of northwestern Missouri, lower teens as you get up towards St. Joe, single digits into Nebraska, and single digits below zero as you get further north and out of Nebraska into South Dakota. So that once again, this is a very cold Arctic air mass that will be settling southward. So after we get this wind shift with a cold front running through later today, temperatures will tumble and it will be much colder for Tuesday into Wednesday. So here's a look at the forecast chart. We'll start you actually with the current analysis for today, and you can see where that front is located over western Missouri. Area of low pressure scooting up this front. A little bit of light snow up in Iowa today, but that's pretty much it. As this front scoots by to the east over the next 24 to 36 hours, high pressure builds in from the northwest. It's a pretty strong area of high pressure, keeps cold air locked in from the upper Midwest all the way down to the Gulf Coast. Really for the next couple of days. So pretty quiet weather when you have high pressure snuggling in east of the Rocky Mountains like that. So it looks like the first part of this week will be turning colder, but dry through the middle to end of the week. All right, so let's break down the highlights for the new work week. Strong cold front sweeps through here during the day today, and that will send temperatures tumbling overnight tonight. Teens and low 20s at best for overnight lows to Monday night to Tuesday morning. Then clearing, stays very cold on Tuesday. We'll struggle to reach 30 degrees for a high temperature, but we will see some sunshine. Moderating temperatures will take us into the last part of the week. Nothing off the charts, but 2 and then maybe a little bit above normal by week's end. And then patterns showing some signs of becoming at least a little bit more unsettled by next weekend, the upcoming weekend, and into the Christmas week. Too early to put any sorts of details on it. It's a very chaotic looking flow, especially coming out of the Pacific, which means the models are going to be all over the place. So for those of you who love to watch the day in and day out ebb and flow of those model runs, be prepared. Things are going to get kind of crazy, I think, by this weekend and into next week, at least in terms of how the models are handling the changing weather patterns. But for the time being, just buckle up, enjoy the cold air, and get that Christmas shopping done. Have a happy holiday season.